Gorfang clutched the great horn angrily in his green fist. The sight of the weary elf columns winding their way through the long rocky valley below enraged him. Hate filled his rotten heart. He couldn't believe the cheek of those tree-hugging, pointy-eared gits riding across his land without so much as a by your leave. Not that he would have given his permission anyway, but that wasn't the point. It was an insult to his tribe, to his people, and most of all to him, Gorfang Ratbreath, mightiest goblin chieftain in the world, master of all he surveyed, strongest, bravest, cunningest, fiercest, and most perceptive of all goblins. "What's the plan, boss?" asked Groggo. Gorfang was so startled he almost jumped out of his leathery green skin. His chief henchman had snuck up amazingly quietly. Gorfang hadn't even heard his approach. Gorfang cuffed Groggo on the mouth. He was angry at the elves, and now he was angry at Groggo. He didn't like sneaks. Groggo rubbed his lantern jaw. A look of fear entered his yellow, jaundiced eyes. "How many times I got to tell you not to do that?" Gorfang demanded. "Sorry, boss. Won't do it again, boss. Promise, boss." "What's the plan, boss?" Groggo scratched idly at his neck, picked off a wart with one sharp claw, popped it into his mouth, and began to chew. "The plan is that we is gonna give those pointy-headed gits a good seeing to."
Okay, so I'm back. We're back to play the scenario again, the Battle of Red Axe Pass, but this time I'm joined with... Is it Alan Perry? Am I joined with Alan
Hello.
Perry?
I wish it was. I wish I had half his talent. Yeah.
We thought it'd be funny to put
No, it's Tim here. No, and looking forward to playing the High Elves again, Josh.
Good on you, mate. So, yeah, if you hear this voice in the background, that is Tim from Manchester in the UK, and we're playing this through Discord. I've got the camera set up like this. If you're ever wondering, what's going on and you don't know why there's another person in the room, that's because we're remote gaming, and we're doing that through our Discord channel. So I'll leave links in the show notes so you can come down and check that out and join our growing community there. But yeah, this is the way that we get to play games internationally, because obviously logistically it's just financially it's impossible for me to attend a lot of these big gaming events that Tim can luckily attend, like Bring Out Your Lead and all that kind of stuff. So this is the way we get our games on remotely. So now, Tim, you're going to take the High Elves. You're taking Alan's role as the High Elves, mate.
I am indeed, yeah. Minding my own business, walking along through the hills and get ambushed by some gobbos.
Yep, Ratbreath himself. Okay, so now if you've watched the previous video where you see me get absolutely trashed playing the High Elves, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for the immense amount of comments and feedback on that one. It was pretty overwhelming, so that was really good to see, and we look forward to bringing lots more scenarios like this from the 90s in the future. But I thought it'd be good to just turn the tables and let me play the Goblins, and let's see how badly I can play these guys, and let Tim kick my butt in this scenario. So we'll see how it goes, see how it pans out. But it was good to see the Goblins, even though they're like 500 points difference or 300 points?
Yeah, 1,300 to you and about 1,800 to me, which is slightly unusual considering you're ambushing me, but no, it makes for an interesting swingy scenario, because as you saw last time you played it was different to the battle report, wasn't it?
It was, very much so. But I guess, I think when you play ambush scenarios in 5th edition, I think they had you had half the points basically, or something like that. They did change the points values, like they weren't equal sides. So maybe that's what they were thinking about at that point in time anyway. But
I just never played, like you said previously, I never played ambush scenarios when I was younger, only because they looked so grossly unfair when you're playing as a teenager that you never dare play them.
So Nigel finally forced our hand to play them now, so that's good. I'm very much in his debt for doing that, because I really enjoyed playing something very much different to the standard. Both sides line up equal points. Lined up against each other and that kind of thing, and have it out. But I think this is much more fun and just a break from regular gaming. So
100%. Yeah, this is the great thing about doing it. Now we're older and a little bit more wiser, that you can. It's not just pitch battles where you just throw all the models you've got at it, because we've got such big collections and things.
That's it.
We can be a bit more considered.
Yep, that's right, mate. All right, buddy. So we know how this works. The goblins go first, so I'm going to do all my movement, and then when we come back, we'll go through and we'll do the fanatics releasing and that kind of thing in just a moment. But I'm just going to move my. I don't have any charges because they're in the forests. These guys are going to be shooting. These guys will have to actually. Do they have a fanatic? I thought they had a fanatic. They don't have a fanatic. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will charge.
How many fanatics have you got?
So I've got one here. Okay, I've just put them on the board, so it allows me to remember which units have them. So they're like in the scenario. So this one's got one. This unit of stickers has one, and the big unit of stickers has one here. So these Night Goblin units, because the rules were written before the books were written, they don't actually have the fanatics in them. So what I'll do, I'll charge this unit of goblins here against this spearman unit, and I'll charge this goblin unit here against this spearman unit, and I think, he will not charge. Okay, so these two units are going to charge them. That's all my charges. So then I'll just move, do any compulsory movement, and do remaining moves, move the charges, and we'll come back in just a moment. Just a quick recap. I did pass both my panic tests for them. I rolled snake eyes for them, rolled 5 for these guys, and moved them into charge because they do fear the elves because they don't outnumber them. Did move these guys. They're just on the very edge of the forest, so it is 8 inches from there to release that fanatic. So I'm going to roll for that right now. And rolled a 5, so I'll just move them up 5 in a moment. So let's say that was 8. It's not exactly 5, 6, 7, 8. So there. Okay, then let's move these guys. They're also 2 inches within the forest, edge of the forest. So let's say he moves there. Well, they should be. Well, anyhow. That's quite a weird one, actually. They should actually be releasing from there, but it means they can't do it. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, we'll just make it from there. It's a weird one because they can deploy up to 16 inches, but once you move out of the forest, it's actually less than 8 inches when they come out. So I don't know how they're supposed to handle that. The fanatics release inside the woods and it will kill it straight away. I don't know how they work that out. So that hits 8. So it's going to hit this unit here. I'll do how many? So 5 hits. So 5 dead, mate. Because it's 16 guys. So 8 to 4. Yeah, so it's a panic test, mate.
Okay. My first roll of the day. Let's see how the dice gods are treating me. Okay. They're panicked. I got a 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to run you this way, I guess, because it's going to be away from the enemy, I suppose. So let me know how far you run.
Okay, I'm going to go 6.
6.
Great start.
Mate, this is not looking good. You need the spirit of Alan in you now to save you here. So that's that lot. Then we're going to move these other guys. So these gobbos have to stop within 8. So he's basically going to get down to there, basically, and release that fanatic. 3. Okay, so let's see. 8 away. 3. It's about there. Yeah, sorry if these measurements aren't exact, but
when did we ever make them exact?
Yeah, they're close enough. Yeah, well, it seems weird that the deployment within the forests doesn't really work with the fanatics, because the fanatics would actually be released within the forests, killing them. So I sort of compensated that a little bit in the measuring for them. So yeah, only one connected out of the 3. So that's good for you, because they could wind back and go straight into my units and plow through them.
Yeah, it's all down to chance now.
Okay, so that's all regular movement done. That's all the compulsion movement with fanatics done. So we just got the shooting. So we've got these 2 units here. I might get this unit to shoot this archer unit here, and that unit there will try to shoot your spearmen here. So let's start with this unit here. There are 20 bowmen. I think they're going to be all over 8. Yeah, but within 16. Yep. So they'd be all hitting on 5s. So that's 1, 2 hits so far. Wow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Wow. Normally they can't hit a barn door.
Yeah, that's right. So I need 4s to wound. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 wounds, saving on 6s because they've got light armour.
Somebody's got light armour, have they?
Yeah, they've got light armour.
That's nothing. I never give my archers any armour.
Right, okay. They were very kind to you this time. Yep.
3 dead.
3 dead, okay. He's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it about 6 in short range. So these 6 will be hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3. So 3 hits so far. These guys are long range. 6, 7 hits. Then the other ones at 5. 7, 8. 8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, mate. Yeah, 4 wounds. Sorry, 4 wounds.
Yes. 4.
Now these are saving on 5 or 6. You've got light armor shield on these guys.
Okay, there's 3 dead, evening up the odds.
Yeah, that's right. So that's all the shooting, and then we'll go to hand-to-hand combat.
Yep.
Okay, so now you've got a champ. Now, this is one thing I forgot in the last time I played it with Matthias. I wasn't challenging anybody, which is really silly. So we do have champions. We've got a High Elf champion here. We've got a boss and a boss here. So I'm not going to challenge, but did you want to make a challenge?
Can I challenge even though I'm not in base-to-base contact? Because you've side-charged him, isn't he? And he's in the front.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Okay, well let's say.
I mean, I'll take a challenge if I'm able to.
Let's do it. I think I think it's just like I'm just calling you out to challenge you, and he says, "Okay, let's do it." Yeah. So let's say they can do it. I don't see why.
I know you get moved to the back if you don't accept the challenge.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's a good point. Whether you need to be in base-to-base contact, I'm not absolutely 100% sure on that one. Anyhow, for this though, we're going to say they can. So let's do that then. So I charge, so I'm going to attack first. I've got two attacks. Now, my weapon skill is I think 4.
Mine's 5.
So I think I'm still hitting you on 3s. Sorry, still hitting on 4s. Sorry.
4s, yeah.
Yep. So 1 hit. Strength 4, I think, these guys.
Really?
Yep, strength 4.
Goblins, wow.
And I think you've got toughness 4. And if that's the case, I've wounded you.
I think it's only 3.
Is it really? Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I've wounded you for 1. You've got light armor, shield. So now it's a 6 save now. 6
Okay.
save. Can you do it?
This might be a challenge I might regret. 2, he's dead.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's only 1 wound. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, the beautiful champion. It's one of my favourite models, this one. Wonderful. Okay. Well,
it's really expensive champions, 48 points.
Yeah, no, mate. Compared to a 15-point boss for the Goblins. Yeah, it's quite, yeah. Anyhow, okay, well, let's do the other champion here. Got him to go as well. So he's going to attack the unit, hits it for 1, doesn't wound. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 more guys. 2 hits. Now I need 4s to wound. 2 wounds. Wow. Then you got 5 or 6 save because I only strength 3.
Okay, there's 1 dead.
Okay, and I should actually put the champion back for combat results. Obviously, yeah. Okay, so I've only killed 2 of your guys, but you get to attack back with big guy there, wouldn't there?
Still get 2 ranks.
You still get, exactly. You still get six guys to attack back. You're hitting on
3s, isn't it?
3s, I believe, because I'm weapon skill 2. You're weapon skill 4, aren't you? Yep. So 3s to hit, mate.
Okay.
Yep. 3s to hit.
So they all hit.
Cool.
Luckily for me.
Okay, then you're wounding on 4s.
Okay, and they all wound bar 1.
Was that so 5 wounds?
5 wounds.
Okay, now your strength 3. I've got shields on these guys. So saving on 6s. Nothing. So 5 die. Okay, it doesn't negate ranks. I can't see anything that negates ranks, so you still keep your ranks. I thought there was something that removed your ranks, and I'm sure it was a flank or a rear charge.
I mean, but is that 5th edition?
No, this is 4th edition.
No, I mean, is it 5th edition that...
maybe they did that in the 5th edition. Yeah, maybe they did in the 5th edition, yeah. And of course, those rules bleed through because that's what we play a lot of as well. Okay, so that's that. So you get your ranks. So let's get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the standards 9. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you get 9 total, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I had another rank here. 5, 6 for the standard here. 7 for another standard, I believe. But maybe I only get 1 standard bonus, I think.
You only count, you only count 1 unless it's the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
battle standard bearer.
Plus
you
1
get another
for
one for the battle standard bearer.
7. So it looks like I've got a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the flank. 5, 6, 7. So I think you actually may have won by 1.
I need the luck. If they run, I'm in trouble.
Okay, let's do that because I can't find the rules for negating ranks from attacking the flank. Okay, so it means that this unit has broken. I've got a test for this unit too. Okay, the second one, it still fails as I needed a 4. So they're both going to break and run. Now, do you want to pursue with this unit here?
Yeah, I will pursue.
Okay, I forgot to.
They're going to go 9. So. Okay,
so this unit here, 6. So they're overrun, and this unit here, 7. 5, 6. So they're overrun as well. I think we did that right. If we did it wrong, please leave comments below because
it's quite a tough one because that's quite a crucial result, really, isn't it? Because it's taken out 2 units.
Yeah. So
I can't see. I know it definitely is a rule. I just don't know if it's in this edition.
Right. Well, that would flee this way, and then you'd come in contact with him. basically the shaman. Would you come in contact with the shaman before overrunning these guys?
How far away is he?
He is 6 inches away. So maybe one unit survived, and the other one you overrun.
Yeah, let's put one unit back and I'll overrun the other one. Because it's very ambiguous of whether we should be doing this anyway, so...
So just like an overview of what happened here, and I think we got that right, but we may have got it wrong. So let us know. But yeah, one unit fled 7, one unit fled 4. They caught up with the fleeing of 4, killed that unit. This unit still fleeing at this stage. They then just freshly charged into this new unit, which is the shaman on giant spider. Him causing fear, them causing fear should cancel each other out, I think. And Tim was saying that I don't think you test for fear when you're. Is that right? When you're doing like a.
Yeah, when you're pursuing, I think you just pursue into the other opponent. I don't think you take the test on a pursuit into fresh combat. Okay,
but if you know anything better, we couldn't find any rules about flanks being negated because fighting in the flank in the rulebook either. So I'm assuming that's a 5th edition thing, not a 4th edition thing. But again, if that's been FAQ'd or you know better, let us know. So that's where we're at the moment. Now, because the shaman's on the giant spider, we'll need to do that in Tim's turn, but he'll get a +1 for being in an elevated position in that as well, as we discussed earlier. So there's a few different instances that cropped up where I'm just like scratching my head thinking, I don't know what to do here. This is something I haven't had to deal with before, or I've just forgotten how to deal with it and I just can't find it in the book in time. But I think we've made a good compromise there, and one unit's still alive and running, and we'll see what happens there. But I think yeah, mate, sorry?
It keeps playing more in a balance as well, doesn't it? Otherwise it might be a turn 2 game over.
Yeah, well, you could. Well, we've got one unit of fleeing elves, we've got one unit of fleeing goblins, we've got one unit that's been run down, and that spearman unit there is not looking too healthy. So I think one good fanatic, or we've got 2 fanatics looming right inside their flank areas there. So it could be good night spearman in the next goblin turn, but.
They could also turn back.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And they could turn back into my guys if fortune does not favour me, and Gork and Walk have left me. But we'll get to see what you do now, Tim, because it's your turn. Oh no, hang on, that's a magic turn. Hang on, magic phase.
Yeah.
Now, I will sound the horn of Urgok from Gorbad Rat Breath. I can use it 3 times in the game. And it only affects units that are in hand-to-hand combat. As this unit here is in hand-to-hand combat, it automatically rallies, and I'm going to just check that card again because that'll really be quite useful if it rallies my guys. Horn of Urgok. All enemy units engaged in hand combat must take a panic test immediately. If they fail, they are broken and must flee directly away from combat. All friendly units fleeing automatically rally and may act normally in the next turn. So that's the Horn of Urgok. I'm going to use that now. I can use it 3 times, so that's one use expended, and then these guys will rally.
I need to make a panic test.
Yeah, so just make a panic test on 8 for your guys.
Yeah. Bang on the 8.
Right. Wow. Okay. Just made it. Nice. Okay, and then it's your turn for magic. Maybe he doesn't have 360 degrees. I think when I played with Matthias, I didn't use it, and I had to wait until I turned around until I could see something. Till I use that thing.
Shooting, you did get only the 90 unless you're skirmishers.
Right, exactly. Okay. Okay, well, mate. Well, let's leave it at that. Let's go to your turn and see what you can do.
So, I will turn the silver helms.
Yep.
Okay. I'll 180.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah, not not just the 90. Yeah, you want to go 180.
That's going to cost you one movement, isn't it? Oh no, quarter movement.
Basically, if you because you've got barding and you're turning, you basically got 6 movement left.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to move your 6 across the bridge, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get them as far as they'll go across the bridge. Okay, and the archers will do the same, but if they can, actually no, sorry. If the mage spins around and goes to the edge of the river.
Yeah.
What's the range of my
18
magic? 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got a boss in that unit of spearmen on that hill? You got a war boss in that unit of spearmen.
There's a boss here, and this is Gorfang Rot Gut Rat Breath.
Can I aim for them? Is there is he in the unit?
Oh no, he's not in the unit. Gorfang is not in. He's like a separate entity, so he's a separate character.
Okay, great. And if I could spin around the archers at the front there as well, 180.
Yep.
And move them 3 inches.
Okay, mate. So that's that. They've moved.
So the archers
here in the center. Yep.
You don't do panic test if I kill your general in this edition, do you?
You don't. No, they don't. They don't do that. Not in 4th. That was a 5th edition.
The archers, if they spin, I can't fire in more than 1 rank, can I? Because it's 5th edition where they can fire in 2 ranks.
It's 5th edition where they can fire in 2 ranks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can only get 1 rank off the archers in the middle there. Move them, pivot them. Sorry.
Yeah.
To the right towards your war boss and your archers on the your spearmen on the hill.
You want to wield them that way, don't you? Is that right?
Wield them. Sorry.
We forgot to rally your spearmen. You got to rally your spearmen.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. That's before all the rest of the movement, isn't it? It's just after.
That's cool.
Compulsory movement. So 6. Okay. So they do rally.
That is, that's everyone. You've moved the cavalry over the bridge. You've turned the archers are moved up 3. You have the spearmen engaged here. You've rallied them, and then you wheeled the archers towards the grinning moons and the warlord Rat's Breath there. So that's that.
Okay.
So shooting it is, mate. Shooting it is. So away we go.
Great. So if I start with my archers at the very top, how much can I get of the spearmen on the hill there?
I think
so about 5 shots there.
So 5 shots. Let's say 5?
At long range.
5. You got 8 shots. 8 shots.
8.
But one is a champion. So the champion hitting on 2s, the rest are hitting on... let me just check the range. So you got longbows. The longbows are 20, 20... Are they 24?
30.
30. Okay, so it's over half range.
So that's 1 hit. And on the champion.
Wow.
So 2 hits.
Yep.
And then 4s to wound. Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound, eh? Well, let's see if I can save them on 6. Oh no, I thought it was almost going to be 6. So 1 dies. The archers
below. Here. Yep. The archers below. 5 there, isn't there, including the champion?
Yeah, 5 including the champion. Yep.
Okay, that looks like short range to me. I think.
Did you want to take out the fanatic? There's a fanatic right.
It's a bit random where he goes. I'm trying my luck.
Yeah, what I forgot to do as well, I forgot to move him. I should have moved him well into the forest to get him out of the range of this thing. So that could be to my demise. And I forgot to move him as well. I don't know why I did that, but there you go. There you go.
The odds are with me for for the fanatic not to hit me, so I'll try my luck that it's going to do more damage to you.
Okay.
Is that short range?
This will be definitely short range because 15 is well in short range.
Okay, so that's 3 hits. No wounds.
Yay! The green moons grin back at you.
Okay, so the unit of spearmen there. So how many have I got in base combat?
You got 3 in base combat, and then because the rear ones can't attack because you charged. You can choose between the spider or the rider.
What's the weapon skill on the spider?
The weapon skill of the spider is 3, and the weapon skill of the rider is 2.
Well, I'll definitely go the rider then.
Okay.
Okay. So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, that's all hit. Toughness 3.
Toughness 4 for him. He's a shaman.
Okay. Right. Oh wow. Tough little gobbo.
Yeah, he's a level 4. Yeah.
Wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
Okay. No wounds.
Hey! I get to attack back? Come on! This is Grobgut Skewtooth. So I might do the gigantic spider first and get his attacks out of the way. So he's got 2 attacks. He'll be hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. And then the strength of this guy is 5, so yep, that's a wound. So he's dead. And then the Goblin Shaman. How many attacks he got? He's got 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, I think? 5s? 2 against 4, isn't it? So 4s.
Yep.
Oh, all 3 hit. Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
No.
And then strength 4, toughness 3, 3's to wound. Come on. 2, and then that's you got 6s to save on 2 guys.
Okay. 1 saved, so 1 dead.
Okay. I really need another one to die as well to get the maximum combat res, but so that's it. That's the end of the combat. He's going to get +1 for being on the hill. So it's 1, 2, 3. You've got a standard 1, 2, 3, but no wounds caused. I think it's an even Stevens one, this one, because it's 3-3. You forgot about the Skull Wand of Kaloth. I did forget about that magic item, his welding. Basically, when I hit with this thing, you're going to make a leadership test. If you fail a leadership test, you die. And if you pass that, it goes through to wounding. So I forgot to do it this time. I'll have to remember doing it next time. So yeah, just remind me, please, mate, if I forget about that. So for the Goblin Shaman, this guy here, he's got a special wand.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't have the cards in front of me.
That's okay. That's fine. It's just I forget these things.
I've only got 1 magic item. How many magic items you got? 3 or 4, have you?
I've got 2.
Two.
The horn of Urgot. That's the most important one. That's the most important one to remember. That's the most influential one.
Really good, isn't it?
The wand is, it's good, but it's against leadership 8. It's not that awesome, but you can kill them instantly without even getting them to have wounding them or a saving throw. So it's pretty powerful in that sense.
Cool. So magic phase. Can I launch my my ring? Doomfire ring.
Doomfire. Yep.
Or Fang.
Yeah, you can, mate. Yeah, you can. I'll say because he's on a monster base, so he's larger than the other guys, so you can see it. It's my fault for not moving him, so he's going to cop this 3d6 strength 3 hits now. So we're going to have to divvy like you've got to randomize them between the giant spider and the rider as well. I'll just want the table for that. But you just roll your dice and see how many.
It's 5 and 6, isn't it? The rider and the rest go on the monster.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it 2d6 the hits?
3d6, mate.
3d6.
It's a killer. Yep.
Oh bloody hell!
It's a killer. This one.
Okay.
So
I rolled a 6 and then 2 1s, so that's 8 hits.
8 hits. So roll them again. 1 to 4, it's the monster. 5 to 6, the rider.
Okay. Okay. That's 2 on the rider, the rest on the monster.
2 on the rider, the rest on the monster. Okay.
What strength is it?
Strength 3, toughness 4 for Gorfang. So I need 5 or 6 to wound him.
Okay, on the rider. Okay, that's 1 wound.
Okay, did 1 wound to him. Now the spider has toughness 4.
So 5s.
Yep.
Okay, that's also 1 wound.
1 wound for the spider. Okay. I'll skip those dice there just to remind me.
They wipe him out on the first turn, I think, don't they? Is that?
Yeah, but I think
it's not.
With me and Matthias, they I don't think they randomised between the monster and the rider, which I think they should have done. They should have just took out the entire model, and me and Matthias thought it was a bit too overpowered, so we decided to randomise it, and I think it just gives a bit more survivability. Otherwise, yeah, you could just one shot kill anything basically.
Yeah.
Because if it was a cavalry mounted model, yeah, of course you just take it out because it's one model. But because it's a monster, it's 2 individual profiles. You've got to roll for each to see what you hit. So
that's fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I think that gives them a bit of a chance to survive there. So okay, so that's the first time. You got 2 more to unleash on me with a Doom Bolt ring, what it's called. And that is that. I'm not going to use the Horn of Urgok now. I'll preserve it. So that is the end of Elf turn 1. Is that just turn 1? Wow. Okay.
It's just turn 1. Yeah.
And then we'll go into Goblin turn 2. And also, as with the first scenario, we didn't do animosity because I don't think they mentioned animosity at all in the scenario itself, even though it's in the bestiary that the goblins have animosity. So I don't know why they didn't use it in the scenario, but that's another thing me and Matthias found out when we played it. So now,
I'm sure the designers of the games themselves forget plenty of rules.
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course they would do. Yeah. Okay, so for charges, we are going to charge with this unit here into the flank of this spearman unit here.
Okay, that would be a panic test because I'm already engaged.
Yeah, then you've got to roll before I move them in, basically. We'll do that. We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the only charge I'm going to declare. Actually, you know what? I'll charge these goblins here into the flank of these guys here. Now they're in the forest, so their movement will be only 4. I don't think I'm going to make it, but we'll see how we go. But apart from that, that's it. That's the only charge they're going to make.
Charge into the archers in the middle there.
Oh, you mean these guys here?
Yeah.
They're still in the forest, and
okay.
they're definitely not going to make it. So I'm going to just reposition myself so I'm ready for the following turns, basically, for them. Right, so that's that. We're going to do the Goblin Fanatics now.
Yep.
To see what happens with them. So I'm going to roll for this guy here. He gets 10 going right up towards my archers. Brilliant. Ooh. So, now, going by the dice, okay, it's actually going to go past them and come out here. And that's going to hit the forest, because this is a forest area, so I'm going to say he's dead.
Yeah. Okie doke.
Okay, the next one.
At least it's on your mind, so better than nothing.
Whoa! He's going on a journey. This guy. Oh boy, I'm going to measure this as carefully and as accurately as I can, because that's 9 inches that way. And it's going to hit your unit, mate. It's going to hit your unit here, and it's going to pop out here. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's strength 5, toughness 3, so 2's to wound, so 3 dead.
Okay.
Now that wasn't enough for a panic test. You had 17, so it wasn't enough. Okay, so and then the last fanatic, this one here. Oh, it's going to go back into my unit. It's going to go directly.
I was right not to shoot him.
This way, so it's going to hit. Boom, boom. Okay. 1 hit, or another 1.
Oh.
3. That kills one. I was hoping to roll another 1 there, but no. Another gritty moon is laid to waste by one of their own. Okay, that's that. So that's the compulsory movement. Now we're going to move the charges.
Okay.
So yeah, they'll definitely make it in here, no problem. Okay, that's that one. We'll try to charge with these guys here. I needed 4. 4 is not going to be in it, so they just move. They fail the charge, so they move 2. 2 here. And then I will not forget to move these guys and get Gorfing the hell out of dodge. Because he's a and the giant spider, he can just move freely through difficult terrain, which is wonderful. And I should be exploiting that as much as possible. So he'll move into there. Actually, he'll move. There. Oh yeah, we've got 1 and 1 on him, we know that, so. He'll move there, so he's still in the forest. He can't be seen. He's like within 3 inches of that forest there. So, okay, mate. So that's all the movement. Now we're going to shooting. We'll go for this unit here. That will shoot the spearman, and this unit here will attempt to shoot the archers here. Ooh, some are going to be out of range. So it looks like 3 guys will be out of range. So 17. Wow, that was a good roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 so far. 7 more. Not bad, actually, mate. That's really good. That was, I think that's a total of 9. 9 hits. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits. With 4 wounds, so on 6s.
So I thought that was the wound roll you were making then. So on 6s.
Yeah, 6s, mate. Yeah, 4 on 6s. Yep.
1 saved, 3 dead.
Wow. So the other unit will shoot at this unit with spearmen here, and they're all going to be over half range, but all within range. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Only 5 this time. That's not good. 2 wounds. 4 plus. Oh, 4 wounds. Nice. I like that.
Okay, 4 dead.
What, and 5 or 6 save? 4 dead?
Yeah.
Wow, there's a panic test, mate.
And they are fine.
Oh, right, nice. Okay.
For now, anyway.
Yeah, for now, yeah. They're getting pin cushioned to death out here in this valley, so. Okay, so that was the shooting. Now we'll go into hand-to-hand combat. So let's start with the charges. So we've still got a boss here to attack them. So he's going to attack first. Hits once. Doesn't wound. We've got 1, 2, 3 guys. Nothing hits. Wow, that was terrible. Then it goes by initiative, and I think you win on initiative. Shaman's initiative is 5. The giant spider is 1. So you go first. You've got initiative 7 or something, haven't you? Should be 6. 6 initiative, mate.
Um.
So you go first.
Oh yeah, sorry, 6. Okay. How many in contact with the?
So 3 guys.
Shaman?
3 guys are in contact.
3. Do I get more because my spears?
Yeah. Now you're defending. You do get spears. So you can either go like, 4 guys against them, and then 5 guys against him, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I get 4 against the gobbos and 5 against the shaman.
Yeah.
And he's toughness 4, the shaman.
Yeah, he's toughness 4, mate. Yeah.
Basically, I'd rather plough as many as I can into the big goblin unit rather than the shaman.
Right. Okay. So then the max you can get in there into the goblin unit is going to be 4.
4.
Actually, make it 6
I'll
because
put 4 into the goblin unit and then the rest into the shaman.
Put an extra guy in there because maybe this guy's connecting here as well. So it's a bit hard to know because it's on an elevated position and the models are sort of in different elevations at the moment. So let's say you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against these guys.
Okay. So how many against the shaman?
The shaman will have 3, 5. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 on each.
5 on each.
Okay, so I'll do the shaman first.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, all hit. Bit of luck. As toughness 4.
Yeah, toughness 4.
So wounding on 5s. Okay, 1 wound.
1 wound.
So on the gobbo unit, hitting on so their weapon skill 3. The spearman on the gobbo unit.
Okay, the spearman on the goblin unit. The goblin's got weapon skill 2. You got weapon skill 4, hitting on 3s.
Yeah, so 3s.
Yeah, wounding on 4s.
They all hit.
Wow.
And wounding on 4s, 3 wounds.
Okay, so got 3 saves of 6. 1 save, so 2 die. So you've done a total of 3 wounds so far. Now, the shaman, he will use his wand. So if it hit a score, the wand will attempt to suck out the victim's soul. The skull will animate first with a brutal laugh, rising rapidly in a bitter cackle, and culminating in piercing shriek. The victim must roll 2d6 against his leadership. If it exceeds his leadership, he is dead automatically. Otherwise, work at damage as usual. Okay, so I'm going to just attack with him first. He has got, I think he's got 3 attacks. Yep, 3 attacks. Now I rolled 3 3s, which I think will all fail. I need 4s to hit you, don't I? So that was not good. The weapon skill of the spider. 2 2s. Man, it's a Yahtzee roll. It's rolled a full house. So they all failed. That was a gigantic flop. I might need Gorfang's Horn of Urgok sooner than I expected. So basically, you have caused 3 wounds. I have caused no wounds, but I have 2 ranks and a standard. That gives me 3. I've got the elevated position. Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
And you've got a standard, and I negate your ranks, and I get 1 for the flank as well. So let me just calculate it again. So 1 for elevated position, 2, 3 for ranks, 4 for banner, 5 for flank. So 5 total.
Yeah.
You've got 1 standard, no ranks, and you did 3 wounds, so it's 4. I think I've beaten you by 1, my friend.
So I lose by 1?
I believe so. I think I've got a total of 5 and you got 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, I was lucky. I was lucky in that one. Yeah. So you need 7 or less.
Okay, 5. They stay where they are.
Right, okay, nice one. Okay. Okay, so let's move the casualties. And that is that we'll go to the magic phase. So, coming to the magic phase, I don't think it's time to use the horn. I'll let it go until the cavalry get in and that kind of thing later on. So I'm just happy with things, how it's moving along at the moment. I'm very lucky with that last combat. I thought they were definitely goners then, but we prevailed in the end, so that's really good. And lucky for you too, Tim, that your spearmen stayed in there. They summoned the courage to hang in there for the long fight, so that's cool. Mate, look, I'm not going to do the horn. So, did you want to do the Doomfire ring on anything at all?
Yeah, you've cowardly run away with your.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm getting a dodge. That was my fault for not moving last turn.
Can I get your shaman in combat?
Oh, with the Doomfire ring.
The Doomfire ring, shaman on the hill.
No, mate, because you got the cavalry blocking you here, so there's no line of sight there. Sorry, no. Nice try.
Okay. Still, I'll try. Well, I'll do it into your unit of Goblin spearmen then. Now,
just remember you've got 3 uses of this thing, so just be careful. Unless you want to save it, because this is only your second turn coming up. So you might find much better ways of using it.
It might go all over my turn 4 though.
Could be.
If it's like you and Mateus.
But it's totally up to you. Totally up to you what you want to do. Did you want to shoot the boss in the unit, or
is the river crossable? Can I?
No, that's why there's a bridge.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, no, I will save it then. I'll
Mate, I would save it. Honestly, I'd save it. Yeah. Because you know, Gorfang's going to pop his head out later. You know that something's going to happen with this shaman on the hill here. You might find opportune moments later where you can zap one of them to take them out of the game completely. Gorfang's got the most useful magic item with that horn. So when you take that horn out of the equation, that means I'm pretty vulnerable then too. So.
I don't know. I see this going all the way to turn 4. That's why I was half tempted just to.
Yeah, they did it to turn 6. I don't know how they got to turn 6, but yeah, they did it. But anyway, mate, let's go to turn 2. So what are we going to do, mate? What are we going to start with? Now
the spearmen at the bottom. Have they got a 90-degree charge arc to either of those units?
Yeah, you've definitely got a charge arc in the front arc here of this unit here.
I'll declare a charge into your Goblin unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they still in the wood?
They're now like they've got basically 2 inches out of the wood now. So they've been stuck in the wood the whole game. But yeah. I'm just thinking.
Declare a charge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and the Silver Helms will charge the spearmen at the top next to the rock by the bridge.
Yes, that's a good idea. I was going to say that. You should definitely charge them. Okay. Yeah. Now, I was checking for fear checks. Everything should be fine. I don't have to check for them. You don't outnumber me. You don't outnumber them, so they're okay. So far, fear has been controlled. So that's good. Okay, mate. So they're the charges.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I'll come back after moving those, and we'll just go over your... And now, for regular movement, did you want to move anything else?
Yeah.
You've still got one fanatic right in front of your unit here, so just be careful of that. You're better off just shooting this fanatic in front of you and getting rid of him totally before moving this unit at all. Or, yeah, you could
turn them around and fire off.
Yeah, you could do that as well.
Shots at the archers.
Yep, you could do that as well. Yeah, it's totally up to you what you want to do with him. But anyhow, I'll come back in a minute. We'll just do a recap of your movement. Recap there from Tim's movement. He rolled a leadership test with his musician to enable him to reform his unit. So it's four wide, so next turn you can march across that bridge as there's no available targets now. The cavalry charge across the bridge. So well done, mate, because my cavalry were off to the boats in my game. So I'm really happy to see that cavalry charge come off. There's no fear check because they don't outnumber my guys. Am I doing that right? Or do I still need to take a fear check?
You don't have cavalry. It just counts as 5 models, doesn't it, in this edition? Because there's not a unit strength, is there? So they don't outnumber them.
No, so that's okay. I think that should be fine then.
Yeah.
The mage crossed the bridge. It had a movement of 18, so it got in there to a nice position here, just behind its units, so it could use its doom firing, maybe on the fanatics, maybe in this turn if it wanted to. And the other unit, it just had, like, when you wheeled it, it just had enough movement just to clip the last 2 guys. So I just pushed him in there, and so that Tim can get some hand-in combat with those guys there, which I don't know. It could work into my favor. I think this is how Matthias got his out of the forest. I charged that unit. I lost. They pursued and ran out of the forest and to catch them. So it actually freed my unit from that bloody forest, because that's the thing that's going to be holding me up the whole entire game.
They're just going to get wiped out next turn anyway. So
yeah, that's what I did too. They were just going to get pin cushioned with these guys constantly. The archers just firing. So you might as well just throw them in there, hope for the best that they just give me a hard time for a turn, or it could go the other way and they could actually be free and start charging your archer unit next turn. Who knows? But yeah, it looks really good. It looks pretty dynamic. This particular scenario with me and Tim are playing, a lot different from the one we played with me and Matthias already. So it's pretty cool. I like that. So that's all the movement done. Charge the movement and everything like that. So now we're going to go into shooting. So where shall we start?
Well, I've only got one, haven't I?
Yeah,
so
one unit.
The archer unit in the middle there. I'll go against your goblin archers on the hill, and
they're all within short range, so hitting on 3s.
Okay, and I've got the champion in there as well, haven't I?
Yeah, 5 regular guys and a champion, mate.
4 hits, and then for the champion, that hits as well, so 5 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's 4 wounds.
Whoa. Okay. Actually, do these guys have light armor? Let me just check that. Nope, no armor. So 4 die.
So that's my shooting over.
Okay, mate. So then you're going to hand-in combat.
Voice for a high elf player is slightly depressing.
Yeah.
Is there a champion in the Silver Helms?
There is. You're lucky. There's a champion. He's in contact. Yeah. So now you could issue a challenge with my boss. Do you want to issue a challenge?
Do you know what? I won't this time, because my challenge went so badly last time. I'll just hope that they run away through lack of casualties.
Okay. Well, I'll challenge you.
Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah. Haha. Dingle Donga will challenge you, Mr. Silverhelm, in a battle combat. So prepare. Okay, so let's do the challenge first, and you get to attack first. And my weapon skill will be 4, and then your weapon skill is like 5 or something, I think.
Yeah.
Silver weapon skill 5. My weapon
I'm hitting on 3s.
Is 4, so yeah, hitting on, actually, is it 3? So weapon skill 3. So, yeah, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Okay, so champion first. Okay, that's 1 hit. And strength 6. Toughness 4.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. It's 2s. Okay, so that's 1 wound.
Okay, he's dead, I think.
And then I get mine. Oh, is he dead? Is he only 1 wound?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my horse was gonna finish him off. I thought for a second.
Too late.
Okay, so my other 2 silver helms into your unit.
Hang on, do they get overkill rules for 4th edition?
Sorry?
Do you get overkill rules?
No.
No, nothing, is it? Okay.
That's a 5th edition thing.
Right, cool, okay.
Because it came up when we played at Bring Out Your Lead, because it's a way of tying up a hero in 4th. I think that's why 5th is hero hammer, because it overkills.
Right, okay, gotcha.
So my 2 silver helms, okay, they both hit. They're wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they both 2 kills.
Okay. Well, actually, I prefer the 4th edition one, where it actually ties up a character for a turn at least. It protects your unit. You don't get the overkill bonus, and that way you're sort of just soaking up all those hits and all the wounds on one guy, the sacrificial lamb, basically, and then
I think that is
it gives you the chance.
That is the reason to take champion, isn't it? Because you can tie up someone, so there's no overkill.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
Now your horses.
Oh, well. Okay, horses always do more damage. It's the golden rule. Okay, so hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Okay, they both hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving on 4s. Okay, 1 wound. So, basic save.
No. So no one dies. Okay. That's it, isn't it? So you killed 3 guys. 1, 2, so that's 3. So I've got 3 guys back to attack you. So it's spears. And it looks like I'll be hitting on 4s. Actually, no, hang on. Weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 5.
5s.
5s. Wow, this will be tough. 2 hits. Come on, gobbos. Don't let me down. And your toughness 3, is it?
Yeah.
1 wound. So your save's on 3+, isn't it? So 3+. Come on, take 1 down.
No, save.
Ah, damn. Okay. All right, I think you've got me here. So you killed 4 guys. You got a standard that's 5. I did no wounds. I had 1 rank. So even at 4, so it's -4 so far. I'm within 12 of my general. He's got 7. So I need 3. 3 on 2d6. Nope. So, are you going to pursue? And hit the fanatic?
Yeah, I'm not going to do thanks.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Well, a leadership test for to restrain, don't I?
Yeah, you have to, mate. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No, they're fine.
Okay.
I think that is that where it went wrong for you, that you lost those, because they're kind of the best unit with the High Elves in this scenario.
I failed a leadership test. Just here, I was just about to enter hand in combat.
Yeah.
I think he used the Horn of Urgok. I failed it, I rolled a 10, and they ran away.
Fine.
Then I went to rally, I rolled 11, and they ran away again. So, yeah, it was just a chain of events that basically saw them out of the game completely. So I'm really happy to see them in the game now and doing something. So, now would I roll again? 8. So...
if you read any list online, it always seems that silver helms are auto-include in any army list, but I never seem to have any luck with them. They always seem to die in droves, silver helms. Because they're strength 3, I guess. Toughness 3, sorry.
That's right, that's true. Yeah, the sabers. Now, did you want to reform them? I think maybe it might be good idea, now that you've won that combat, you can probably reform your guys. I don't see why you can't. To make them 5 wide. Looks better anyway.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Yeah. Okay, so that was that combat with the silver helms doing their job, cleaning up the poorly rabble of goblin spearmen, as they should do. So, where shall we turn our attention to next? This one in the center here?
Yeah, let's go for that one.
You've got initiative 6. So basically, again, you can do 5 and 5.
Okay. Well, I'll yeah. As many into the bigger unit of goblins, I guess.
That's 5. Yeah, 5 maximum, basically. Yeah.
Okay. So hitting on 3s. Okay. 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. Ooh, 4 wounds.
On the spearman unit. On the goblin
spearman unit. Yeah. On the goblin spearman unit to the side. So that's 6s.
Yep, 4 saves on 6s. 1. So 3 die.
Okay. And then 5 into your shaman.
Okay.
And hitting on 3s is.
Yes, hitting on 3s. Yeah.
That's 3 hits. And wounding on 5s.
Let me just check that.
1
His
wound.
weapon skill 4 against 2.
Yep. So 1 wound on the shaman.
Okay, so now he had 2 wounds now.
Did he start with 4? Did he or?
I'm pretty sure he has 4. Yeah, 4 wounds. Okay. So that's all your attacks?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to pray to Gork and Walk now that I get a much better result this time, as I really need this to work. Because I think I got very lucky last time in escaping from, you winning that combat. So I'm going to go with the giant spider against your spearman unit.
Yeah.
2 3s again. This is going to be another Yahtzee. This is an absolute piss take. Giant spider, weapon skill 3. Yep, so they miss. Okay, the shaman. I need 5 to hit you. I need 5s. I missed all those as well.
Oh.
So this is not a good start. Now you kill 3 of those guys. 1, 2, 3. I get 1 guy back. That's a miss as well. So yeah, really bad. Really bad hand in combat.
Are they not spearmen? Do you not get the one behind?
No, they're not. They're all hand weapon guys.
Right.
Okay, so let's go through it again. You got 4 wounds, standard 5, no ranks.
Yeah.
So 5. Yeah. I got standard 1 plus the other rank before the battle, so it's 2 plus the standard's 3, flank is 4, elevated 5.
This is a draw.
It's a draw. 1, 2, 3, flank 4, elevated 5. Yep, 5 is a draw. I might have to use the Horn of Urgoth now to try to break off this combat. So, but yeah, that's it, mate. That's good. Okay, we did it. Let's go to the next
3 in combat there, including the champion?
Yeah, I'll give you the champion and 2 normal guys.
Okay.
Now,
right.
Hang on. Do you want to issue a challenge?
Are you going to challenge?
Do you want a challenge?
Are you issuing a challenge?
Well, you have to issue a challenge first. If you don't issue a challenge, I'll issue a challenge.
Does that mean you get to fight first?
No, you get to fight first. You charge. It just means that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll do the high elf thing then and issue a challenge.
All right. Yeah. Cool. I'll take it. I'll gratefully accept. So.
Okay. So
challenges.
hitting on Greens.
Okay.
Okay. Missed both.
Yay! I get to attack back. Now, here's boss. Women's skill 3. Your pin skill 4 or 5? 5. So
champion,
still 4s to hit. Still 4s to hit, thank goodness. Nothing. Damn. Okay, so not hitting much at all. Okay, so that's that.
No, sorry, I was wrong. Sorry, it's 5. So then
two more guys to attack the spearman unit.
2.
Yep.
Okay. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, they've got shields. No saves. Okay, so 2 wounds. Okay. And I'll get to attack with 2, 3. 3 more guys back. So roll for those. Should be 2 hits. 4 to wound. 1 wound. Can you save?
Save 5.
5 or 6, yep.
Yeah, 6 saved.
Nice. Okay, so let's just work out this combat. I've got 3 ranks plus a standard, it's 4. Did no wounds. So it's 4. You've got 1 standard, you did 2 wounds. So that's 3. So I think I won by 1.
Okay, so it's a 7. Okay, 8, they're gone.
Wow, okay, all right, so I'm going to pursue, for sure. This is what gets me out of the forest. For a 6. What did you roll, mate?
7.
Okay, so you just got away. Wow, okay, nice. Okay, let me just clean that up. So the High Elves are running for the hills again, once again, and the Goblins are in hot pursuit. So now it's a magic phase. So, what are we going to do with the Doomfire Ring this time? Tim, what are you going to do, mate?
This is turn 2, isn't it?
Turn 2, yeah. Would you believe it?
I'm a little scared of that fanatic, actually, if I'm perfectly honest, because...
well, for your cavalry, I would be, yeah.
Yeah, the chances are it's going to hit one of my guys, so I think it's worth taking it out.
I think so too. I think this is probably an opportune moment to use that ring now and just get it out of the way. To free up and it's going to free up your cavalry as well, because they can wheel around and charge something. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. So 3d6.
Yep, 3d6, mate.
Okay, so that's 12 hits.
Wow. Okay. So 12 dice, 4 plus.
Okay.
I'm sure you can just roll lots of 6, because I'm sure you're going to kill it.
Quite a few 6s as it happens. Bit of a waste, but yeah, he's gone. He's well and truly dead.
Okay, well he's out of the equation, so that's good for maybe for both of us, maybe I think. All right, mate. So that's the magic phase. Now, will the Horn of Urgok call out? I'm tempted to use it actually, just in case I get a lucky break with this spearman unit and see them running off. Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it. Let's sound the Horn of Urgok. We'll rally that unit at the top there, and we'll get you to roll for a panic check here, mate, on this spearman unit here.
Okay. And my general is the mage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay, so it's just an 8 still, isn't it?
His leadership is 8. Yep.
Yeah. So 5. Yeah, I'll make it.
Okay, mate. Okay. Well, it's worth trying anyway. Okay, so I'll clean up the rank unit up there. We'll come back for Goblin turn 3. I'm going to charge these night goblins into your fleeing spearmen.
Yeah.
So that'll be like an auto flee.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge Gorfang. Actually, no, I won't, because he should be really in the forest. So otherwise, you would have shot him last turn. So I won't do that. This turn I'll make him so that he's sort of out of the forest, and then he can charge next turn. That'd be fair. Otherwise, you would have shot him last turn. That would be better. So yeah, charge with them into them, and they're not going to charge. And that's it. That's all the charges. So that's it, mate. So you roll. Let's see. We'll go to compulsory moves now. So do you want to roll for these guys?
Okay. They're going to go 7 inches.
Okay, and then now this is the thing. I must just go 4 inches, I think, with these guys, is because they're in the woods. So you go your 7, and these guys. Yeah, so that's it. So they moved up to there. Now we do the compulsory movement for the fanatics. The 1 fanatic. Yeah, because you killed the other one off. So 1 fanatic to go.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does. Oh, he goes back this way, 7 inches. Yeah. So it should be a pretty quick turn, this one. I'm going to go with these guys. They're going to shoot the archers. And these guys are going to shoot the spearmen over here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the archers first. Now that what I'd lose there. It's 16 now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I roll 10 and 6. Should be over, definitely over half range. Yep. But within range. So hitting on 5s. Whoa, that's a good roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more to go. Two more. That's not a bad shot, actually. That's pretty good. This particular archer unit has been very lethal, actually.
Yeah.
4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
On 6s.
On 6s, yeah.
1 saved, 3 dead.
Yo. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 goes down to 5.5. That is a break. That is a panic test, isn't it?
Okay, it's 10.
It's a 10. They're breaking.
Yeah.
They're fleeing. Okay, how far are they going to flee?
4 inches. Which puts them really in the way of my silver helms.
And I'm sorry, I should have moved Gorfang as well. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to just move him now.
Go ahead and move him now. Or if you want to. I don't mind you moving him.
Sorry,
you've already got to move him once.
Yeah, I've got to move him once, then I'm about to move him. Miss out moving him again. So I'm moving there. So they moved. They ran away. How far again was it?
4 inches.
Nice. And then these archers here will shoot these running away spearmen. So we've got 20 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Now, some may be able to shoot and some may not be able to shoot. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think only 10 guys can shoot, mate. Rolling 10 dice, and they will be, I'll just check in a minute, but I think they're all within 8. Should have checked that before rolling. Yep. So they're fine. So, hitting on 4s this time. So that wasn't too bad. That's 6 hits. 4s to wound. 3 wounds.
Oh, 2 saves, 1 dead.
Oh, wow. Then we'll go into some hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so you get to attack again first, because you're the High Elves. Again, it's going to be 5 against the Spearman, 5 against the Shaman.
You've not killed any of mine, have you, in there?
Nothing.
It's been a bit of a...
Yeah, nothing at all. Yeah.
Okay, right, so against the Spearman, Gobbo Spearman first. So that's 4 hits, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds.
Okay, save on 6s? Nope. Okay.
Okay, And against your shaman, 4 hits, wounding on 5s, no wounds.
Whoa, nice. So 2 wounds total. I'm going to attack back with the spider into unit. 1 hit. Thank goodness. There's wounds on 2s. Yep, because he's strength 5, so it's 1 dead. Then the shaman. I'll need 5 to hit you, I think. 2 against 4, isn't it? 2 against 4. Is it 4s? Isn't it 4s? 1 hit. Wow. Now we're going to do the skull of chaos. You got to roll your leadership under your. Sorry, you got to roll under your leadership or die, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. 7.
Okay, then it goes to normal wound. So he's strength of 4, toughness 3. 3's to wound, so it does wound, so -1, so you save on 6.
No, 1 dead.
Yo! We're making some ground here now. So we've got some goblins here. You killed 2, 1, 2. I've got 2 to go. 2 left. 2 hits. Wow. This is amazing. 4s to wound. Did I roll a 4 there? I did. So 1 wound.
Yes. No, 1 more dead.
Wow. This is a big turn here. So that's that. So again, high ground 1, banner 2, rank 3, 4, 5, 6. And you got 2 and no ranks. So 6 to 2, so it's -4. So you need 4 or less, basically.
It's a 10.
Whoa, they're off. We've had enough of this, they say.
Inches.
Okay. And sorry, was it 10 inches, did you say, mate?
7.
7 inches. Okay, now I've got to see who's going to pursue. I will try to pursue with the goblins, and I will try to stay. Actually, I'll try to pursue with both. Actually, they're both going to try to pursue. So I'll do the goblin. Sorry, I'll do the spider, giant spider shaman. Yep. So 6, 7, 8. So caught them already, and the other guy's 10. So they'll both move up 7. My pursuit move, taking out the spearman, has put me in a really precarious position now with the shaman right in front of. Is it Anarel, the High Elf mage with the Doomfire ring? So it could be Goodnight, Sweet Shaman in the magic phase. We'll have to see.
2 wounds left on that shaman.
2 wounds left. Yes, he's taking 2 wounds. So the beast, the actual spider, has taken no wounds, and the shaman's taken 2 wounds so far. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But that's all the combat. So we'll go into magic phase.
Well, I need to take a panic test for my mage and silver helms because.
Yes, you were overran and destroyed. So let's just check that and come back. This is within 12, of course, of that unit. So they'll have to check and they'll have to check. So let's do Anarel first, and hopefully she will flee, saving my shaman.
Double 1.
Double 1. She's staying in the fight. She really wants to use that Doomfire ring. Okay, the silver helms.
And it's a 7 there.
Oh, they're okay. Okay, that's good, mate. All right, so magic phase, I will not use the Horn of Urgot because there's no point. And are you going to use your Doomfire ring? This is the last one, isn't it?
Last, yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, I guess so. So it's 3d6 hits on the shaman.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 13 hits.
Okay, then we're going to work out where it hits. So it's going to be 5 to 6 rider, and the rest on the beast, the monster.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6 on the rider, the rest on the beast. So it's toughness 4, so it's 5 to wound. Okay, 2 wounds on the shaman. So that's it dead, isn't it? Doesn't get a save.
He's dead, yep.
Yeah, okay, and on the spider it's 5 to wound. Okay, so that's 3 wounds on the spider.
Okay, so because the rider's slain and it's a monster, it's going to make a roll in the monster chart.
How many wounds has it got?
4.
4.
Let me just check that actually, sorry mate, yeah. 4 wounds, gigantic spider. So the spider's got 1 wound left. Let's check to see what it does. Hopefully, it'll do something very nice. So let's check. 6. The monster remains steadfast where it is, guarding the fallen body of its beloved master. The monster will not move, but it will use any breath or similar ranged weapon to attack enemy who approach within range. If the monster is in hand-in combat, it will fight, but it will not pursue fleeing enemy. The monster will remain by its master to the end, faithfully protecting his body against harm or capture. So there you go. So it's an obstacle. It's an attacking obstacle now.
How many points is that? The Doom Ring? It's
100 points. It's 100
no
points.
armor saves and 3d6 hits.
Yeah, it's 100 points.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it did. I don't think it made it into 5th edition. I think they cut it. But I like it. I think it's a great thing. Okay, buddy. So that's that. That's the other magic, and we're going to high off turn 3.
Yep. Wearing any charges?
Well,
You know what?
you can charge the goblins on the hill there.
I'm going to charge into the spider with my mage, just because she can't really do anything else now. She hasn't got her ring.
There'll be a fear check because I don't think the unicorn causes fear. I believe.
Okay. And the silver helms. Do I try and put turn 3 this?
Yeah, turn 3, mate. Yep.
Okay. I charge into those spearmen at the top. That's not going to give them much else to do after, because they're going to have to wheel around to turn 4 and then turn 5.
Yeah.
That's how much I risk it. You know what? I'll risk it for a biscuit, and I won't charge the spearmen. I'm going to spin them around.
Sure, mate. Okay. Yep.
So, I'll rally the archers.
Yep. Rally your archers first.
Okay. No, 10, so they're still going.
Still running. Okay, how far?
8 inches.
Okay. And then the other ones here, the other spearmen here at the bottom, mate.
Okay. Yeah, they're still going to 12 off the table.
Yep, they certainly are. Wow, they really wanted to get out of here. Okay. Jeez. I mean, it's not as bad as failing the cavalry twice in a row like I did last time, but that's pretty unfortunate, failing 2 tests on an 8, mate. That's a bit sad. But life goes on in the realm of Ulthuan. So now, did you want to charge? You want to charge the unicorn into the spider?
Just a fear test, isn't it?
Just a fear check, mate. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they make it in.
Okay. And then the silver helms are going to do a wheel. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll wheel them around. Right. And yeah, the archers just march them over.
Okay, mate. I'll come back in a sec when we've finished doing them. So combat time. You charged in.
The what?
Yeah, that's it. That's only the one combat. You charged in, so you're attacking with your... Now, unicorn gets +2 strength on charges too.
Yes. got 2 attacks, isn't it? And weapon skill 5, which is pretty good for a monster.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. So mage first. She gets 1 attack. So weapon skill 2, is it on the spider? 3.
Weapon skill 3.
3. Okay, so it's hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the hit. And wounding on 5s. Okay, that's no wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, unicorn now. That is a hitting on 3s.
Yep.
2 hits. So wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound, which is
that's it. That's all we needed. Yeah, because it's strength. You've got strength 6 or something now, so it can't even use its chitinous armor to save itself. So it is a goner. Okay, now I guess I'll have to test because it still counts as a unit within my army. So even Gorfang will have to test.
Yeah.
Looks like the spearmen are just going to be out of that. So it's this unit and this unit here, and the archers are out.
But the ones in that deal, are they close enough? Or?
They're out as well.
Okay.
So they're going to use his leadership, and his leadership is 7. Oh no! They're running away. So Gorfang, he's fine. He got 7. So the goblins have run away. 8. And I guess they'll be running. So our goblins are running away there on the hill. Gorfang's okay. So that's the only combat. So we'll go to magic now. Because shooting is not, we can't do shooting. So go straight to magic. Now, there is no magic because you can't cast your Doomfire Ring. I'm not going to cast, well, I could cast my Horn of Urgok, but I don't think I'll bother yet. I'll wait until another opportune moment maybe. So that's it. So we're going to Goblin turn 4. Okay, so this is turn 4 for the Goblins. And I was just looking at it too, but just observing it as me and Tim were talking, that it's really interesting now that sort of both forces are sort of, accumulated in this area, like the Goblins here and the High Elves are, readdressed on that side of the table. Now it looks more like a pitched battle sort of scenario now, isn't it? Like now it's sort of, we're playing across from the table now. So we've got, the archers fleeing over there, the Goblins fleeing on this side, but it looks more interesting now. So we'll see how this goes. So in the top of turn 4 for the Goblins, I'm not going to charge anything. I'm going to go straight into rallying fleeing troops and then doing the compulsory movement of some units here. So these guys here, I'm going to try to rally them. They are running for another 6.
Yeah, still relatively balanced. I'd say it's swinging your way just in sheer numbers more than anything.
I don't know, I'm looking at the Silver Helms, but then I'm thinking they're not a massive threat because there are only 5 guys and 5 horses. So really, realistically, 10 guys plus an extra attack for the champion. And plus the charge will give, will definitely guarantee, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. And then your horses. So it could do a lot of impact damage, but then I'm not so massively afraid of them now. But we'll see how we go.
That thing's run out as well, which is quite big.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now I'm going to just do the fanatic now. He's going to go off the table. He's gone. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll go with my regular moves and I'll come back. We'll be done now. Okay, so the Goblin turn, they just reformed my Spearman units to turn around to face this way for both units here. Gorfang's in the forest with 2 inches so he can peer out the forest edge, but I think he's pretty safe from charges next turn. The archers will stay where they are. And the Goblins on... Oh, why didn't I charge them? Oh, idiot. I should have charged the Spearmen into those archer unit. So they are just going to remain where they are and hold the hill. Actually, the hill is shaped like a grinning moon as well, so it seemed very appropriate. Actually, they're there on that hill. Okay, so so that's it. So going to shooting, I will attempt to shoot these archers here at the silver helms. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be out, and those archers at the silver helms as well. But I think I'm going to be out of range. We'll just check that now. But yep, out of range. Oh, he's in range. 1, 2. I think I've got 2 guys in range. So
I get lucky.
1 hit, 1 wound.
Ooh. Save on a 3.
Yep.
Yep.
You saved it?
Save it.
Okay, all right. So it wasn't that lucky. Yeah. Yep, that'd be funny if you got that one through. Okay, so that's it. That's all the shooting, hand-to-hand combat. The magic phase we will not do. So we'll go straight into the High Elf turn 4. That was a quick one, wasn't it? Okay, mate, we're going to do a High Elf turn 4.
Okay, I think I'll go for broke and charge the silver helms into your main body there, and the mage into the main body of spearmen there.
Okay. Yep, it has to be in the front. Okay, yep. Okay, so charge. We're going to rally over here. Then what they probably want to move over.
I'll rally those. No, they're still running.
Still running? Wow, okay.
Still running. 3 inches.
Well, they've got a very good vantage point if they rally on top of that hill.
Well, that's true.
Okay, so we'll move these guys in. Easy. Easy peasy.
Hoping to cause a mass panic.
Yeah, that's what you really want to do, mate. You want to try to panic these buggers.
Yeah.
Charge. Okay, yeah, I think you might do it just with the unicorn and the mage on there as well. The unicorn might do a lot of damage there as well, get another couple of kills for you. So that's a nice looking charge there. That's good, nice and clean. And then the archers, they'll from the bridge, they'll just move across. You want to march them across? That's probably a good idea.
You think I'm 30 centimetres away if I do 4?
To one of these archer units here?
Yeah. If I move 4 inches, do you think I'll get 30 centimetres?
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm in a rank of 4, aren't I? So I'll only get the first rank.
You can move 5 because they've got movement 5. You can move 5 and shoot.
No, sorry, I meant 4 in the first rank, so I only get 4 shots.
Oh, sorry, 4 shots. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move 5 inches and I'll try my luck. I've got 4 there, including the champion. So long range. 4s.
Yep.
With the champion on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
No wounds.
No wounds?
No wounds.
Wow. Okay, nice one. Okay, that's all the shooting out of the way. Let's go to hand-to-hand combat. Let's do this.
Great. I'll start with the mage.
Yep. You're the mage. Okay.
Mage hitting on 3s. Is there a? No, I'm not gonna challenge. Have you got a boss in there?
Oh yeah, I've got a boss in here. Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna challenge at all, or?
Yeah, let's challenge. So now you can either choose your champion in your silver helms or your mage to accept the challenge.
I'll choose my champion. It seems bizarre to have like a load of horses charging you down. Like, I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
Right. So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Okay. 2 hits and wounding on 2s, is it?
Yeah, because your strength 5 on toughness 3. Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, 5, yeah. 2 wounds.
He's dead?
Yep. Okay, so next I'll do the mage. So he'll be hitting on 3s. Yep. And 4s to wound, 1 wound from the mage.
1 wound from the mage. Okay. So that's a strength. What strength is it?
It'll be just 3, so it's 4s to hit. 4s to wound, sorry.
Nope, so he failed, so he's got a 6 save. Okay.
Okay, and then the unicorn is 2 hits. The 3s to hit. It's 2 hits. 2s to wound.
Yep.
2 more dead. Okay, and then the 4 normal silver helms.
Yeah.
3s to hit. 2 missed, so that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s, is it?
Yeah, wounding on 2s.
2 more dead.
Okay.
And let's get some hooves in there as well. So,
Mr. Ed. Yeah, takes a bit of a chomp at the gobbos.
Okay. 2 hits. No more wounds.
Oh, all right, cool. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you've taken out the entire first rank. So the second rank will get attacked back. I'm going to attack just the unit of silver helms.
Yeah.
So that's just 6 guys. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 5, isn't it, you guys? So I need 5s to hit you.
Need it to be good.
Okay, that's 2 hits. Then I need 4s to wound you. Yes, 2 wounds. Come on.
Okay.
Roll those 1s and 2s for me.
2 saves. Sorry.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that was. Okay. So, and you've attacked with everything, haven't you? That was a wizard and the unicorn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a standard. So that's 1. Okay. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7. So 7 total. Okay. I've got 1 standard. I've got 3 ranks. So that's 4. And I did no wounds. So I got a total of 4. And you had 7.
Yep.
Okay, so -3. So Gorfang's in the forest there. Use his leadership, thankfully. So, what did I say? So it's -3, was it? So it's 3, so I need 4s. 4s or less. No!
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to have to roll to see how far I run. And you're going to pursue, into this fresh unit here, I believe, unless I roll very low.
Yeah.
So, here we go. 6. That might not be getting out. You roll 3 and 6.
14.
Okay, all right. So let me just measure this because it'd be really important if it's. Okay, let's say because it's about 6.5 to the other unit. So let's say you catch them, kill them all, and then you're just in front of this unit here. I think that's the cleanest way of doing that. If I'd rolled a 7, I would have been out of the woods. I would have, fled through here. You would have just connected straight onto this unit here. But hang on, you've got the mage as well. So the mage is not connected to that unit. It doesn't matter, but your silver helms already clean them up. And your mage would be a separate role, I believe.
As well, isn't it? So she moves 12.
Okay, so yeah, basically if she wants to, she can connect. Like she can charge into these guys here.
Yeah.
A fresh unit if she wants. Okay, because they were destroyed, I've got to make some panic checks now. So this unit here is broken. Gorfang is also broken. The archers are broken. And the other archers, that's a cock dice, are broken as well because they need 5s. So,
okay.
I think I might call it there, actually, mate. I think that's a really cinematic ending. I think, the Silverhelms come in, they charge into the big unit of what are they called again? The Groggo's Jabbers, the big unit of Groggo Jabbers, the 30-man unit. Smash them, override them, kill them, run them all down, and then the other goblins just think, well, that was the biggest unit we had, and then the general's running away. Let's all run for it. So leadership's broken, and they're just going run for the hills. And I think that's a fitting ending. I think
it was very cinematic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that. So well done, Tim, for restoring the faith in the High Elves, and for Alan Perry. So I'll have to send him the battle report in an email or something, just to let him know that the High Elves did triumph in the end. So did you enjoy it, mate?
It was a close run thing, wasn't it? I think some luck either way, but a panic bomb to see off the goblins is always the best way to get rid of them.
Yeah, I think you really played it, the scenario to the scenario itself. I think it sort of ended with the archers coming across the bridge, and it ended sort of with the High Elves, even though the Silverhelms, I think, were reduced to about 3 or 2 left by the end. I think the fanatics cleaned them up. But it seemed more faithful to the actual original scenario in this one when we played it out. So, but in both cases, I've really enjoyed playing it through. And guys, thanks very much for watching. If you did pick up any rules mistakes or anything, because it's a bit of a rules bleed from between 5th and 4th, and Warhammer Renaissance or whatever it might be we're playing, Flail of Skulls edition or whatever. So please let us know. But Tim, thank you very much again, mate, for joining us again.
Absolute pleasure, and once again, fantastic board and models there, mate. It just looks gorgeous, straight out of Right Dwarf.
Thanks, mate. I'll be enjoying putting them away into the cabinet, and putting the terrain away, and then saving that moment again in the future when we're taken out and give it another run. So I think we should enjoy playing the scenario every 6 or 8 months or a year or so, just to give like sort of an anniversary, run out. So we are working on the Battle for Eastgate next. I think Tim's also working on that with his friend there in the UK. So we look forward to seeing Tim's progress on that as well. But guys, thanks very much for watching, and look forward to some more scenario-driven reports in the future. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.